Yay! Live and live here at the Mother B Show. Nasaan na may music ko rito? Aga-aga na blooper, gaga. Hi, hello. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Today is Thursday, April 6, 2023. Yes. Welcome to the... What? Welcome to the Mother B Show, short for Mother Blogador. Your full-time mother, your full-time streamer, and at the same time, your virtual granny. May on top pa, you're an old school disc jockey in the house with Bigo Live. Yes, this is my second round of live. Kanina, I've been a DJ, an old school DJ playing nothing but the classics at Bigo Live. Yes. So yes, time check, it's 7:55, 5 minutes before 8 Central Standard Time here in the US of A. And hello Philippines. Time check, it's around 8:56 if I'm correct. Okay, so I'll check when is the, ano bang oras ngayon sa ibang bansa? Para ano naman, kung aking, hindi ko nagagamit yung time ano ko dito sa aking Apple Watch. Ano ba? Paano ko ba ito gagawitin? Paano ba, ha? Kailangan may ano eh. Hindi ko alam pa paano gamitin itong mga apps dito. Ano ba yan? Siri not available. We already have a viewer here in the Mother B Show. And a viewer, ID 89752640. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes. Boost your mental health Thursday. We're gonna be talking about travel at the same time. But we're gonna continue our talk yesterday. So to formally begin, what is the Mother B Show? Let me introduce to you my new video and I'm so excited to show it. Flex ko lang! Yan. Biglang nakat. Kailangan pala mataas-taas daw, mahaba-haba. But yes, Mother B, what is this all about? What is this show all about? Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, at I'm happy and gay back to our regular programming. Today is April 6, 2023. Yes, ito ba mga stinger ko para mga bitin yung music? Oh, bitin, by the way, in Bisaya, bitin means snake. Phaeton. Bitin in Tagalog is parang shortened. Okay, so welcome to the Mother B Show. This is all about good vibes, no? Pag-good vibes only tayo today. And today it's Thursday, so every time we do a Thursday show, it's all about boosting your mental health. Yes, so ito yung ating advocacy every Thursday. Yan. Kailangan sa Filipino palaguin natin ang ating kaisipan. Right. Siyempre, pampagood vibes. Hello to everyone, to our regular viewers. And I'm excited to announce that the Mother B family is growing. Ang tribo ni Mother B ay lumalaki. We have a tribe. May tribo. Kasi kumbaga, baryo-baryo lang style na to. You know, culturally speaking, well, of course, the basic unit of society is the family. But pag lumaki na yan, ang tawag niyan tribo. Kasi nandiyan na yung mga kamag-anak, kakilala, kaibigan. So the Mother B Show is growing, thank God. Yes, and we have even regular viewers and, part of the ambassadors and ambassadress of Good Vibes in the Philippines and also in Bigo Live, right? marami tayong mga ambassadors and ambassadress of good vibes. Kailangan i-represent natin ang the spirit of goodwill. Right? Right? So, yes, alam natin, we know, we are aware that there's a lot of negativity all over the globe. Negativity. Ang dami mga nega. No? Tingnan nyo lang mga kapitbahay nyo. Minsan, sila, akala si Mother B na pagkakamalanding negastar. But yeah, we have our own dark sides. Aminin natin o hindi, we have our own individual dragons. Kumbaga, may mga pet tayo, mga dark side. But yes, in our effort to focus our mindset on whatever is good, whatever is lovely, no? Biblical yan, right? Even if you don't believe in the Bible, kahit anong religion pampasukan mo, pinopromote nila yung kabutihan. Nakakita ka na ba ng mga religion pinopromote kasamaan? Bihira, except kung ewan ko, basta most of the faith-based groups that I know are focused naman sa mga kabutihan. Right? So, ano nangyayari naman sa music ko? Ayan! Yesterday, I lost my monitor, so I hope na it's gonna be okay today. By the way, makimarites tayo. Well, it's still the Holy Week right now, and last Wednesday or yesterday, for sure, in the Philippines, nagkukumahog ang mga taong bumalik sa kanilang mga hometowns o mga local destinations nila because it's a week long of rest, it's a week long of day off, di ba? Part ito sa ating summer vacation. That's what we miss there in the Philippines. Wish ko lang, sana all. Diba? Sana all, patrol. But yes, we continue to be positive about life even if really there are a lot of circumstances that makes our life nega. No, tao man yan, mapanahon, no, panahon ang pagkakataon. May babalik ba ang kahapon? Yes, thank you so much. Hi, God's child. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Today we're going to talk about, by the way, since it's Boost Your Mental Health Thursday, and it's a continuation. Thank you, God's child. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for dropping by with your gifts as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. Usually, I do my live broadcast between 4 to around 7, depending on the circumstances in my life on a day-to-day basis. It's like Mother B is the type of person who lives in the moment. Okay? Although we have plans, we have short-term and long-term goals. But when you wake up in the morning, make sure you live your life to the fullest. Because we never know until when are you still on earth. Right? Positive vibes lang tayo. Yes, thank you for sharing the live, the stream. And I thank God because I've been streaming for like 4 days already. Right. So, yes and yes. The energy. We need the energy, especially if we know people, friends, and relatives who have issues with their what, Mother B? Well, either they're ill or what. I'm just wondering again, what happened to my sound system? So, gusto na siguro mag-retire ng aking DJ mixer. Okay, by the way, shout out to Alex. Thank you for giving me a new mixer. I'm always happy to see this mixer, but I still don't know how to use it. It's high tech, right? Now, I would like to check what happened to my sound system. I will do an audio test again. At biglang nag-transform. May pagkaloko tong aking sound system eh. 'Di ba? Bigla siya nag-switch on to MacBook. Ayan. Right. Balik tayo sa programming. Thank you so much. And yes, before, like, Mother B's show is already a year old now. Yes, I started with the what? Sino yung Offer Powerhouse? So they're they're a group of local broadcasters back in Butuan, and I happen to join them, care of Coach Joy. Shout out to Coach Joy. Magparamdam ka. She's also busy right now. But yeah, hanggang nag-transform into a full streaming Mother B show since April. Yes. So today I was busy doing upgrades for my graphic design, and yeah, again, pa-flex ko lang ulit, no? Na, this is my latest design for the stinger or the intro of the Mother B show. Yan. Oh my gosh, sandali, ina-adjust ko pa rin yung ating global presence in the Mother B Show in Facebook because we are already multi-streaming. When you say multi-streaming, simultaneous po tayo nakikita sa Facebook, sa YouTube, and Bigo Live. So I've got 3 audiences viewing the Mother B Show. And thank you so much. Without you, who am I na mag-show ako rito? By the way, take note that this show is long playing. Disclaimer, na baka ma-board kayo rito, so ihanda nyo na. You prepare your breakfast, or if ever you are in the US, you have to eat dinner ahead of time. Wherever you are in the world, prepare because this show is long. Because we interact with friends. The design of the Mother B Show, it's not just as a one-way street. As much as possible, I would love people to interact, to chat, and whatever, topic that we have on the table every day or during our show, I'm so grateful that you will be, interacting with Mother B. And by the way, shout out to Tinky Talk 2.0. I believe the number is 2.0. And aware na siya. She's one of our hosts as well in Bigo Live. And shout out to Jay Hawkins Agency and Gaia Family. Thank you, God's Child, for coming over to the show. She asked me, hey, Mother B, what's gonna be your talk today? Diba? So, we need to say, medyo sanay-sanay na sila na si Mother B kahit nagkabali-baliktad ang English. No? So, I have to speak in English and our Filipino language and the dialect, right? We also now have buena manong commenters and greeters. Oh, of course, the ambassadress of good vibes in Australia, representing Australia! Cousin Joy! Hi! I am 11 o'clock a.m. here. Timely cast because you have to prepare and you have to make sure that you have eaten lunch already. Because when the Mother B is done, papunta ng dinner. Okay, so in Australia, it's Friday, April 7. Right. Because we are like 12 hours delayed. So it's still Thursday here in the US of A. Yes, in Vancouver, we are advanced naman ng 2 hours. So it's still April 6 in Vancouver. So, if you are living in the eastern side of the world, yon, ahead ang oras nyo. Mas nauna nyo makita yung araw. Thank you, Cousin Joy, for letting me know. So, magandang tanghali po sa mga taga-Australia. Magandang hapon sa ating, magandang gabi na sa Canada. Shout out kala Ambassadress of Good Vibes there. Mag-ano ba tayo? Mag-attendance na. Okay? So, this is now like a class, virtual class. That's why be prepared if this is your first time to be in the Mother B Show. I would appreciate if you stay longer than 9 seconds. Okay na yon. The more if you can share the good vibes, and if you would like to follow me in Facebook and download the Bigo Live app and the YouTube Live, I am also there. And I'm also in, mahirap kasi when I'm doing Bigo Live, I cannot mention the competitor, the KitKat. Pasensya na po Instagram, I am also there in Instagram and Kumu. But, it's overwhelming for me because, it's me and myself production run eh. Hi, Chanel! Hi, ID 95. Ano ba yan? Masyado nung mahirap ko mabasa. Sa mga numbers, Blut Pin Quinio 5, welcome to the Mother B Show. As usual, dapat mix hospitality ang drama na to. Tana and Sweetie, hey, what's up guys? Thank you for coming. So, we have to acknowledge our guests. Para lang tayo may party every day, right? Yes, and today is, Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. We need to make sure that pag-good vibes talaga tayo rito. Boosting means i-level up natin, no? So, or if you don't know, again, paulit-ulit, the Mother B Show is advocating for brain and mental health. Issues, neurological issues, no? Psychological issues. Neuro means brain, psycho means the mind. Okay? So, there are a lot of issues pertaining to those fields. Okay? In fact, sad to know that, I've got friends, relatives, and people that I know who suffered or are still in that situation when it comes to brain issues. Okay? And Mother B is not denying that I'm also a brain warrior. Like, I'm not doing this show just for the sake of entertainment, but it's also informative. Okay? Why? Because if I won't step up, for me based lang on my personal opinion, if I won't step up, I won't tell my story. How about those people who are going through this situation without any information? Alam niyo po, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko. Sa US, advanced sila or mas ahead sila sa mga information when it comes to brain and mental health. Okay? So parang nagiging benchmark sila ng ibang mga countries. And of course, in other countries like in Europe, they have also studies on mental health and brain health. Australia, mga developed countries. But if you belong to an underdeveloped or developing countries, siguro mga 5 years behind. No? Mabilis tayo sa mga Facebook, sa mga social media posts, mga dance steps, kung ano-ano pa. Magaling tayo dyan. We are good with that. No? Mga Pinoy, magaling mag-share sa social media. But, bibihira yung makikita mo talaga na yung mga sinishare ay relevant para sa madlang peeps. Although, of course, it's entertaining. But if you're gonna spend time with your content, it has to be para naman for the benefit of the people around the world. Like you're there to make the world a better place. Yeah, sense of purpose. So having this kind of advocacy, brain and mental health, it makes me feel good. And it helps. May pinag-uusapan niya yata ako eh. Bigla ako inubo. Makapagkape nga. Makapag-tea. Hi, Muhammad Yassin. Hi, Steven. What's up, Steven? Steven, congratulations. You're a newcomer at Bigo Live. Welcome to this world. Thank you, Manolo. Hello. Welcome, Manolo, to the Mother B Show. Thank you for supporting me. Yay. Mabuhay po kayo. By the way, I'm speaking in different languages. Just let me know if you missed what I've been saying. But, action speaks louder than words, isn't it? Okay. So, time check. It's 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8:14 in the evening here in the US of A. Thank you for sharing the live. And yes, it's not easy to be undergoing mental health issues. Again, my issue is memory. Okay? Yeah, I'm 50 years old. I'm aware of that. Yay! Thank you. I'm aware of that. And this age is like a crossroad. Kailangan maging extra aware about our wellness, specifically when it comes to our brain. Because if you don't take care of that, remember, don't you know that the dementia manifests, the manifestation of dementia is between 10 to 20 years prior to the level up stage. No? May mga research that tells mag-uumpisa ang dementia, meaning naghinay-hinay, nagkakorrupt ang memory even 10 to 20 years before. If you are smart enough, you will be able to figure it out that if forever, for example, I'm 50 years old and I wanted to live up to age 70 or God willing, more than that. Ngayon pa lang, asikasuhin na yung brains natin. By the way, because of this for the past years, hindi pa naman kasi nauso tong mga brain and mental health issue. Right? So, what do we know about it? Except for the psychologists, the psychiatrists, the neurologists, sila nakakaalam. O dun sa academe. No? Pero kailangan na talagang malaman ng madlang people what's going on. Hey, what's up inside your brain? How will you know if you don't see? Right? Kaya uso na ngayon yung mga SPECT scan, ini-scan na ang brain, and I'm really targeting to go to have my SPECT scan as well. Because I've got doubts that because of this COVID that hit me last year, lalo niyang gi-atake ang aking brain and aking mindset. No, your mindset is there, it's thinking. But the brain, talaga may certain issues that na may mga lapses somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, like this morning, I was trying to put a lid on my avocado guacamole. So instead of just putting the lid kasi maluag yung takob, I have to wrap it with a plastic wrap. Unfortunately, I found myself putting the guacamole in the pantry. Doon sa cabinet ba? Instead of putting it back in the refrigerator. Yes. So there are instances, though funny it may sound, but I was putting the guacamole in the pantry. So why I have to put it here? It should be in the refrigerator. You know, these little things that I am so very conscious about, because it's so hard if you lose your memory. I work in a senior care before, a few years back, and I saw how hard it is na unti-unti mong makikita. It's so heartbreaking to see people, despite sa kanilang mga achievements in life, marami silang pera, mayaman ka, at marami kang success, no? Marami kang records of success, but yung present day mo, wala ka nang maalala. Yes, yung iba paulit-ulit. Yung iba, natakas ang mga senior facility kasi nagkakaroon sila ng mga paranoia. Nakakaawa. It's so heartbreaking to see this senior residents or old people here in the US who are suffering from dementia, no? Particularly Alzheimer's. Alzheimer, isa lang yan sa mga dementia, ha? Yung ibang type of dementia, yung behavior mo yung nag-iiba, like Bruce Willis, di ba? So, yung iba-iba. I just learned from a friend, a Phil-Am friend, I won't mention her name, but her father died of, I guess, Alzheimer's disease. So, it's tragic kasi nakalabas sa bahay nila, unfortunately, na aksidente, nawala. He passed away. It's hurting for the family. So, wag kayong magkukumpiyansa sa memory loss. Akala nyo lang, ango yan. No. Alright? So, by the way, yes, today is boosting your mental health to prevent, no, to help us prevent dementia or Alzheimer's. Worst, may mga worst cases of mental health issues like addiction, drug addiction. It's a mental health issue, hello, sa Pilipinas. Kaya nga usong-uso yung mga kung ano pinaggagawa nila para, hindi ko na i-mention, basta alam nyo na yung sinasabi ko. If you are from the Philippines, you know what I mean. We have a problem with addiction, drug addiction. Worse, most of those are in the poverty level. Right? So, kung pag-uusapan talaga yung mga nitty-gritty ng mental health issues, hindi tayo mauubusan ng topic dito sa Mother B Show. pinipili lang. Mother B is choosing, the topics to talk about, at least with a spark of a little bit of hope. Faith, hope, and love talaga. Because remember, the heart and soul of the Mother B Show is based on the biblical concept of whatever is good, right? Whatever is lovely, whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, praiseworthy. We gotta think about such things. Yes. Bible na nagsasabi, ha? Like, this week is Holy Week. Let's reflect on that. Okay? By the way, since it's the Holy Week, speaking of travel, Wednesday was the last day of the office there, no office work. So most people are going out of town via bus, via airplane, different modes of transportation. I know it's a busy season there in the Philippines. Shout out to all our tour guides, to our tourism frontliners, our hospitality frontliners. Thank you everyone for that the touch of the Filipino brand of service. Yes, hanggang dito dala ko pa yung Filipino brand of service. Right? So, yes, and I will be traveling very soon as well. I just changed my flight kasi I don't want to fly during Biyernes Santo. So, ipagliban ko muna ng one day. So, I'll be also traveling out of town. That's why, speaking of travel, I will talk about as well yung 5 reasons why you will need a trip protection. Aside from our talk, money is time, how to start prioritizing time and boost your mental health. So it's about time. It's about time. Okay? So before anything else, let me do our official shout out here at the Mother B Show. I want to shout it out. Yes. Habang nagpi-play ako ng shout-out stinger, ay ako naman yung nag-greet sa Bigo Live. So, let's shout out our people from Facebook. Okay? So, sa Facebook, ang mga hearters. Hello, Coach Joy! I hope we can talk. You can chit-chat. I miss your chit-chat here at the Mother B Show. Rosanta Uy. So, Coach Joy is from Butuan City, Philippines. Rosanta Uy Junio, our DepEd educator from Cananga, Leyte. Ayen Ocampo, Maring Ayen Ocampo of Bohol, Philippines! Oh my gosh, naaliw ako sa iyong naaliw. I was having my laugh out loud moment when I saw your post that you're facing the big door. Ayen Ocampo, Maring Ayen Ocampo, my kumare from Bohol, Philippines. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you for dropping by here at the Mother B Show. Yes. We also have, sino pa ba? Wala na. Meron pa ba? Ayun. So, sila rin nag-heart at nag-like. Thank you for the double support that you have rendered and showed to the Mother B Show. Okay. So, yes, what's our first talk for today, Mother B, before we proceed to the main event? Again, today is Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. Hi, Manolo! Thank you for sending me the glow stick! Manolo! Let's not talk about Manolo! Bruno, dito, Bruno. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So, yes, our first topic today is... Yes, 5 reasons why travel insurance is a must. Okay? So, what are 5 reasons why travel insurance is a must? Bakit kaya? Why do we need travel insurance? Assuming that you're traveling, whether domestic or international, okay? It's important for us to know that Phoenix 078. Welcome again to the Mother B Show. This Phoenix 078 is one of our avid friend, viewer, Bigo Besties, Bigo Bestie in Bigo Live. Thank you. Thank you for your ever supports. Okay, forever support. So, I have 2 topics tonight, okay? because this is real talk. So this is coming from my heart and the brain. Disclaimer, these are all my commentaries. If you feel that you don't like what I'm saying, this is a free country. Okay? But just knowing that you're here supporting the Mother B Show, it's enough. Okay? So, yes. So, today is about travel insurance and time. Bottom line, whenever we travel, we spend time, right? So, maybe it's connected. I'm drinking my tea because I was so this is now my second show, right? Second round in Bigo Live, and of course, when I do multi-streaming, it's with Facebook, YouTube, and Bigo Live. Okay, so this portion is brought to you by Allianz Travel. Fun fact, now years ago, Mother B used to work as one of the branch managers in Pioneer Allianz Philippines. So, when I was finding a trip protection package, syempre, if you're shopping online, you have to be very careful because, of course, they're gonna get your bank details, whatever. So I have to find the most reliable for me, a company that I am aware of and I used to work with. Allianz. Allianz is a German company. So, yes. So I took a travel insurance just today. Because I'm a believer of travel insurance because anything can happen along the way, don't you know? So, if you're simple principle, if you are insuring your car, your house, what's the reason that you won't insure yourself? Especially when you travel, okay? There's health insurance, there's a lot of insurance that you need to consider, but when you do travel, there's a specific insurance that covers for it. Okay, so according to Allianz Travel, okay, so it's from www.allianztravelinsurance.com. Okay, 5 reasons why travel insurance is a must. Hi, visitor 5756. Welcome to the Mother B Show. So today is another round of a real talk show. We provide contents about, brain health and mental health. Plus, on top of that, travel and tourism. Okay, so there are 5 important reasons. Number 1 reason, well, according to this article, if you are like us, here's how you prepare for a big trip, especially now. Okay, it's the season for travel. Wherever you are in the world, usually Holy Week is a peak season for travel. Okay, so if you're preparing for a big trip and you pack away too much, realize your suitcase won't close, then start taking stuff out. Okay, I'm in the middle of packing up my stuff as well, but yeah, you have to be smarter, right? So, there's one thing definitely absolutely need to pack. So, if ever your suitcase is packed according to full pack na according to this article, you can let go of some of the stuff so that you will not pay extra baggage fee. But one thing that you will not have to forgo, okay? You need to have this travel insurance. Okay? It's a must. It's a must as much as possible. But again, it's still your choice, okay? But if you are a smart traveler, whenever you travel for a big trip, whether domestic or international, make sure you get a travel insurance, okay? I'm not a salesperson. Hindi na ako nag-work sa Allianz, Pioneer Allianz, but I believe in that company. And that's what I took. That's the package that I paid for today. Okay? I paid for the whole year, so I took a package for a whole year of coverage, domestic trip insurance, meaning if I'm traveling within the US, okay? So it's a 1-year coverage. It cost me around $63. So mas bulk, mas cheaper. But it's the basic plan, ha? Meron pang mas higher ang cost niyan. But instead of getting trip insurance every time you take a trip, it's wiser if you take an annual insurance. Okay? So number 1 reasons, a lot of people weigh the additional expense and ask, Is travel insurance worth it? Most of the time, the answer in all capital letter, yes. It's essential, it's important because you will never know what's gonna happen there. If mawala yung maleta mo, at least may coverage ka. Kung ma-delay ang flight mo ng 24 hours or even 12 hours, at least meron kang mapupuntahan. Lalo na if peak season sa travel, naku, good luck. Right? Take it from me, I'm a travel professional and at the same time, I also travel, not for business, but for personal or leisure. Okay, reason number one, travel insurance is a must. Most of us can't afford to lose our vacation investment. Remember, especially when you're buying a cruise package or an international trip, for sure you have prepared for that months ago. You have booked your ticket, you booked your hotel. Oh my gosh, it happened to me. I booked my hotel and I canceled it. I didn't even took it. So what will I do? I have to claim for that. Kaya lang, no-show ako eh. If it's no-show, wala ka talagang refund. Okay? So either you inform your booking ahead of time or if you did not inform your booking or reservation, good luck kasi hindi ka na ma-refund yan. Talking about accommodation ha. So been there, done that. Okay, let's say you pay $7,000 for a once-in-a-lifetime luxury cruise. So that's usually the cost, around $7,000. When I used to work with a travel agency here in Texas, that's usually the cost for senior citizens to buy a cruise package. But they're paying that a year before pa. Okay? If you're rich, you can pay in one time, no? But normally, they pay on a monthly basis, installment. So, $7,000 divided by like 10 months. Okay? So, that's around $700 a month. Imagine. So, it's an investment. It's an investment, right? It's worth an apartment's rate. Apartment rental yung 700 in other suburb, right? Yung mga no, hindi mga siguro room lang yan. Room rental. But I'm talking about if, for example, you took a 7,000 worth of a luxury cruise package, okay, for your Mediterranean wedding anniversary celebration. The day before sailing, your mother suffers a serious fall and ends up in the hospital. When you call the cruise line and explain what happened, that you cannot go, of course, they're sympathetic. They will say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're not getting your money back. Right? Even if you tell them now, oh my gosh, I have an emergency, I cannot continue with the cruise. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you okay? But by the way, we cannot refund your money. When I work in the travel agency, okay, oh my gosh, in the middle of the pandemic, naabutan ako. Instead of selling tours, we were canceling tours. It was a nightmare to our business, right? So, remember, if you don't have a travel insurance, okay, most likely it will not be refunded. Okay? So, company policy clearly states that there are no refunds if you cancel within 14 days of departure. So, cancellations, refunds, and all these policies differ from tour operators. But generally, within 14 days, dapat you have to let them know. What if something happened the day before your trip? So, we never know, right? So, mas mabuti, kaya nga tinawag siyang insurance to protect you from untoward incidents. Okay? So, isa yan. Number one is, it's a must. Okay? Most of us can't afford to lose our vacation investment. So, situation like these are why travel insurance is the must. Okay? Yes. So, what else? When you have travel insurance with trip cancellation benefits, so you need to have that trip cancellation benefits. Otherwise, if you don't have that, good luck. When you buy a travel insurance policy, make sure you have a trip cancellation policy. Trip cancellation, ha? Okay? So, You can get reimbursed for prepaid non-refundable trip cost when you must cancel for a covered reason. Covered reason means talagang nakalista sa kanilang mga approvable reasons. Covered reasons can include situations like the covered serious illness or injury of the insured person, a travel companion, or a family member. So even if your close family member have illness, serious illness, and you cannot go because of the family member, covered ka sa trip cancellation insurance. Okay? So what else? So according to Allianz Travel, okay, a natural disaster event can cover for that, or an other event that renders your destination uninhabitable, etc. What if, for example, your destination have a problem? Nagkaroon ng bagyo, nagkaroon ng hurricane, simbako, earthquake, and then, the day before your trip, nagkaroon ng earthquake doon, it's not conducive for travelers anymore. Of course, they're in a situation, they're in a crisis. Can you refund your trip? If you do not have a travel insurance and it's stated in your booking that it's non-refundable, make sure you have a travel insurance. Trip cancellation, okay? Policy. Reason number two, travel insurance is a must because medical emergencies overseas can be really expensive. Okay? Take note. Medical expenses abroad, particularly the US of A, are really expensive. Marami ka pang di na ako ma-imagine kung doon ka maabutan ng sakit and wala kang insurance coverage. Simbako, palayo. Okay? So if you have a precondition at medyo hiningal-hingal ka, pero gusto ka pa rin mag-out of the country, you want to go to Machu Picchu, you want to go surfing in Bali, mga adventurous sports tourism, and you do not cover yourself, best wishes. What if you land in a hospital somewhere in the country that you visited? You need to have travel insurance. Okay? Hindi na kailangang i-memorize pa yan. Okay? So when you arrive at the hospital, you summon the strength to pull out your health insurance card. The staff just shake their heads. You'll need to pay up front for treatment. Nakakay copay. Hi, Javi. Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. And for the past 2 days, you watched me already. Thank you. ID 89157867. Okay. Stock Up Hotfish and Nito. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Okay, moving forward. And your medical bills rapidly climb into the tens of thousands of dollars. Hey! So if you require a medical evacuation, the cost can hit around $200,000 or more. That's the way it goes. Right. Yeah, true. $200,000 or more if you need a medical evacuation. Kana isakay ka mag-helicopter. Okay? So, depending on the country you're in and the proximity to the nearest hospital. So, make sure you provide yourself a travel insurance. When you have travel insurance with emergency medical benefits, again, now, you make sure you have emergency medical benefits. If you think you have health condition prior to your tour, hoy, kumuha ka na ng medical, anong tawag dyan? Emergency medical benefits. It can pay for losses due to covered medical and dental emergencies that occur during your trip. What if natangtang imong ipon, nahubag imong lagos dito, and you need dental care? Well, your emergency medical benefits will help you cover for your cost. Emergency medical transportation benefits can pay for medically necessary transportation to the nearest appropriate medical facility, as well as the cost of getting you home following covered injury, okay, or illness. Remember, ito, example, the Alliance Global Assistance Hotline may even be able to arrange payment in advance for covered emergency medical care. So those are some of the examples of what they can do for you. So when you're wondering, is travel insurance worth it? Ask again. And you know what to answer, okay? Weigh the small cost of buying insurance against the massive cost of a medical emergency overseas. Most likely, here in the US, on the average, for a domestic travel insurance, it will run around, $60 plus to $250 per plan. Basic. It depends on how much would you like to be covered or where are you going. Kasi if, for example, I'm from the Philippines and I get an international travel insurance, magdepende rin ang iyong premium, the money that you pay to the insurance company to cover you, to cover your travel. There's a slight difference between what country are you going to visit. Okay? For example, if you visit the US, Canada, Japan, Australia, ay, mga mahal ang medical bills dyan, ma'am. Kaya, medyo mahal-mahal ang premium mo. Okay? So, I used to buy my travel insurance at Blue Cross. Shout out to our Blue Cross friends back in the Philippines, no? Blue Cross Travel Insurance. I'm not selling, I'm just mentioning based on experience. Because I cannot share examples if I did not experience it, right? Now, when you travel with this kind of emergency medical insurance, of course, there's a difference between just paying for the premium and, sometimes it will hit you around $200,000. Kuha na lang kung insurance kahit $250 versus $200,000 of cost. Which one will you choose? $200 or $250 or $200,000? Yeah, it's so easy to decipher, okay? So, number 3, travel insurance is a must. Why? You don't want minor mishaps to ruin your trip. Okay? Ano yung mga glitches doon? A vacation is really an investment, honestly. Okay? In your happiness. So, why do we need to do a vacation? Oh my gosh, we need to maximize pleasure. According to Pastor Ed Lapis, minimize pain and do the most good. Even good for yourself. Once a year, or even the more the better, we have to go on a vacation. Okay? My husband just finished his 10-day vacation. Ako naman, I need to have my at least 9 days vacation. So, it's gonna be business with pleasure. Business and leisure. I'm going on a trip, God willing. That's why I'm discussing more about travel insurance. And of course, walk your talk. I bought a travel insurance plan for a year. Kasi, from time to time, Mother B travel, so I have to get my own coverage. And the good thing right now, it's already online. It's easy. Before, you have to find an agent. Now, it's all at the tip of your finger as long as you have money to pay. Diba? So, there's another one. You don't want your minor mishaps to ruin your tour. For example, when that vacation starts off with a canceled flight. Right? Unang banat pa lang, canceled kagad ng flight mo, especially during peak season. Or a misconnecting flight. For example, you missed the connecting flight. No? Hindi nga na-cancel, pero the next trip, you lost it. Kaya naharang ka sa immigration. Speaking of immigration, I know there's a lot of issues going on with in the Philippines about talks about the immigration. But yes, sometimes that's the reason why you will miss your flight. So make sure, if you're coming from the Philippines, get a travel insurance. With flight cancellation, okay? Baka sumabit ka sa immigration. Baka hingan ka ng graduation photo. And then later on, you'll find out, tuwara, ang akong plane ay nilupad na. Bye-bye, airplane! Oh my gosh. Right? Get a travel insurance so that dili ka ma-stress if ever ikaw ay maharang sa immigration. Okay, according to my cousin from Australia, the bigger question is what kind of medical service can you have in the Philippines? Ayan na. Okay. Regardless how much you can afford to pay, how quick the doctor and nurses can respond to your health needs. Complicated health condition. Okay? Okay. Oh, how quick the doctor and nurses can respond to your health needs. Dapat pala may question. Yes, actually it varies, cousin, no? Especially if you're living in the third world countries, and let us, it's a fact of life, no, whether we like it or not. Our country needs a lot of improvement when it comes to health and medical services. Although, of course, the irony is the best medical professionals, like nurses, are exported out of the country. What would you expect? Right? But of course, hindi naman common na iwan ay hindi magagaling. Sorry, mali ang aking ano. But in fairness, because we have a sad experience about, medical services, I know it hurts. It's always like, parang ano yan eh, parang ruleta yan eh. Na? Parang ruleta na kanabang masasabi mo na lang na pwede bang bago if only pwede lang mag-research muna kung saan ka pwedeng malagay na ospital. If only we have a better choice. May mga ratings yan, 'di ba? Yung mga services sa hospital. But during emergency, makapili ka pa kaya? Right? The worst thing, if you are going to be brought to the hospital because of emergency, most likely di na jud kakapili. So, siguro, the wise thing to do if, magbilin-bilin na daan. It's like travel insurance. We have to prepare ahead. Like, for example, educate our family members. Oh, if ever that, something happens, this is the place that I wanted to be brought at, Sana all, di ba? But still, it's prevalent. And yeah, I know it's kind of hurting and sad to know, cousin. I really feel for that. Okay? Yes. So, worst if kung nagta-travel, right? Good luck sa mag-travel sa Pinas. Kaya nga, be wise. Especially to our overseas Filipino migrant workers and families, okay? If you want to go back home, make, the Balikbayan program. Do not forget to cover yourself with a travel insurance and make sure you have a prospective list of hospitals that in case something happen, especially if you have preconditions, okay, health conditions, you are aware and you have oriented your family members back home. If ever something happens, you bring me to this hospital. Sorry po. Sorry. Yes, it's a matter of siguro, although it's kind of gross or morbid to but if you really wanted to have quality service, makapili nakadaan. Mag-shopping nakadaan ng hospital if you're gonna go home to the Philippines and do your vacation. Usually, mga balikbayas like a month of vacation, right? So, planning ahead is important. Plan ahead, not only your destination, where you're gonna go vacation. If something happens, this is where you want to be brought. As a travel guide, as a tour director, that's one of my planning strategies, okay? It's like SOP na sa akin yan, standard operating procedure for Mother B, that if I have VIPs or bulk of tours that will require possibly, okay, medical needs. In fact, it happened to me. I brought busloads of students. One of the students was hospitalized. Really, it was a mess. But because of planning ahead, contingency planning, hindi siya ganun ka traumatizing ang experience. So it has to be planned ahead, especially if you have preconditions, and if you will travel the Philippines or any other developing countries where they have sort of poor medical services or facilities. think ahead of time. First, get a travel insurance with medical emergency benefits. Second is find a facility, a medical facility that you can choose, or you can tell your contacts there in the destination that if ever, doon ka magpapadala. Okay? Ha ha ha! Window shopping? Yes, window shopping na sa mga ospital. Kasama yan sa contingency plan. And make sure they will accept international travel insurance. You know, sometimes the ano there, even if you have a coverage, international insurance coverage, they will still ask for down payment. Okay, first, travel insurance. Second, the facility or the hospital where pwede kang madala. Third, you have to leave a certain amount for down payment. Kasi, buingon na sila, pa-refund lang na, ma'am. Naghan bito kag kwarta, ma'am, bakasyonista bito ka, na kay pan-down payment. And then he will say, well, nangyawat ragani ko pangitag sale sa airline ticket. O niya, dako na ko babayaran sa down payment sa ospital, simba ko. Okay, that's reality show. That's real talk. You can only find it in the Mother B Show because again, by God's grace and thank God, you know, I've been a travel professional for years, and also I've been doing international trips. So, you know, it takes wisdom to talk about these things. Bizarre as it may seem, we need to do window shopping. I like that word. Okay? So, number 4, travel insurance is a must. Why? Because here in the USA, the US Department of State says so. Kailangan. Hindi na kailangan magdadalawang isip pa. Hoy! What's the first thing you should do when you experience an emergency overseas? Most American travelers call the local US Embassy for help. Okay? Well, on the other hand, if you're a Filipino, okay, if you are a traveler to the USA, if you travel to the USA, of course, you go to your Philippine Embassy too. Hindi lang ako mga Amerikano pupunta sa mga embassy dahil kailangan sila, even if, well, ito may experience ako when I was in Mexico. Okay? And there's one Romanian, okay, who was having issues with the immigration. Ilang araw na siya. How many days na siya natanggong sa immigration, kaluoy? Pag mention ako sa, did you call your embassy? Why? Tinanong ba ako bakit daw tatawagan ng embassy? Kailangan pa ba i-memorize yan? Oh my gosh. Ewan ko, basta maraming kakaibang nangyayari pag sa tour talaga. So you have to prepare your heart and mind and soul for it. So here in the US, of course, ito, believe din ako sa US kasi talagang part yan sa kanilang protocol, ano? So, but those travelers are often disappointed to discover that embassy staff powers are limited. Of course, di naman sila mga superhero. They can help you replace a stolen passport, contact family or friends in the US, find medical care or legal assistance, communicate with local police, and connect you with various resources. But an embassy cannot pay for your medical care. Ha? Do not expect that the embassy will pay for your medical care. Kaya dili na sila social worker. Dili na sila kanang Department of Social Services. Okay? So yes, that's part. Hi Lou, hi David, hi Raymond, hi ID79621748. What's up guys? Daniel Martin, welcome to the Mother B Show. Well, I'm talking about travel insurance and later we'll talk about time and money and time. Okay, by the way, time check, it's 59 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, how time flies. Right? Oh my gosh. So, travel, insurance, and time is really connected. If you have any comments or violent reactions, let me know. Thank you, Cass Joy, for, continuously interacting with Mother B. Yes. Kaya naiinganyo tayo makipag-chika. And, the more we converse, hopefully I can talk to you over this camera. But, yeah, simple chatting and letting me know if you're still there will help a lot to the Mother B Show. Hello, everyone! So, inviting our fans to watch my live broadcast to get more popularity and golden beans. Don't forget to like and follow Mother B in Bigo Live, okay? Alrighty. So, number 4, because the US department says so. Unfortunately, they cannot pay for your medical bills. That's why the State Department advises American travelers to carry travel insurance, specifically travel insurance that include emergency medical benefits, emergency medical transportation benefits. Lahi pa yan, ha? Iba pa yon. Emergency medical benefits, emergency medical transportation benefits. May travel medical benefits ka nga, wala ka naman pang palipad sa helicopter. Don't tell me magbaktas ka in the middle of the islands. OMG, what if doon maabutan sa mga isla? Hoy, maghuwat pa kag bangka. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. OMG. So anyway, and coverage for other unexpected expenses like trip cancellation, lost or stolen luggage. That's another thing. Okay? For example, I know somebody na nag-una pa yung luggage niya nasa isang country. I guess she went to Europe, but unfortunately her luggage went to another country. That is, you need to get a luggage benefit there. Wala kayo masuot. You have to buy and shop in the country where you are at. So, nag-budget tour ka. Okay ha, by the way, this is a lesson to our budget travelers. Huwag masyadong inot. Nag-budget ka nga, hindi ka pa punguhan ng travel insurance na, hindi ka kabalik ana. OMG, yes, you need to be wise enough. If you're a wise traveler, you're a budget traveler, don't forget travel insurance. Kalimutan mo na lahat, wag lang ang travel insurance, okay? So, reason number 5, last but not the least, travel insurance is a must because it's easy to find affordable travel insurance. It's not an excuse. Hello, oh my gosh, I don't know where to find travel insurance. That's why I forgot. Did you forget or you don't want to buy? Because you're on a budget. You're on a budget. Mag-budget ka na sa kain, wag lang sa travel insurance, men. Adjust your lifestyle, but do not adjust your travel insurance, please. It's not a reason that you can't find one because it's just in the internet, but just make sure these are not scam, okay? If you have questions, you can ask me where to get. I will not endorse here because they're not paying me to advertise them. But yes, let me know if you need help. If you like, for example, Mother B, I don't know where to find a credible travel insurance company. Can you help me? Sure. Yes. That's true. That if I could help you, why not, right? But I won't pay for your travel insurance just to make sure. Just to be clear about it, Mother B, you mentioned in your show that you're gonna help me about travel insurance. Yes, information, but not the payment. Okay? Clear as ice. Okay? So, cost is probably the number one reason people don't buy travel insurance. But remember, you're there to have a good time, right? So, include that in having a good time. Include that. It's not an option. It's a must. So, bato-bato sa planet ang tamaan magagalit, ha? if your reason is you don't buy travel insurance because it's costly, you're wrong. We understand it if you're already paying thousands for a long-awaited cruise or a resort vacation. If you can pay $7,000 for a cruise, why not pay for at least $250 for a travel insurance? Idagdag mo na lang yan sa imong booking. Okay, hi Invisible, thank you for coming again. David, hello. Thank you for sharing the live. So I'm talking about travel insurance, the need to have travel insurance. It's a must. Okay, especially if you're buying a high-valued travel package like a cruise package. Usually, on the average, it will cost you a high-end luxury cruise package of $7,000. Of course, there are like low-end, but still the same risk. So here's something a lot of people don't know. Insurance can be really affordable. That is true. Okay? When you get a quote for travel insurance, take note. Well, it will present you with the multiple coverage options. Okay, if you don't like luggage or stolen luggage, you just want to get this, makakapili ka. You can shop around. But make sure, don't forget the emergency medical transport and the emergency medical health coverage, ha? Emergency nga di ba? Plus, mag-shop ahead ka na kung saang hospital pwede ka madala. Muna siya additional package ni Mother B. We got a comment from Lilet Nazaire Salazar of Vancouver, Canada. Isa sa ating mga ambassadors of good vibes here at the Mother B Show. Or use the credit card with travel insurance. Alright. So according to Lilet, there are credit cards that offers also travel insurance, right? So even Forbes magazine, when I checked the internet a while ago, but I'm more of a skeptic when it comes to buying online. So I have to choose a company that I am comfortable with, which is Allianz Travel. Okay? So sabi ni Invisible, travel insurance is not necessary. Okay, yes, it's an option, but it's an essential thing when it comes to vacation, darling. Okay? So I've been there, done that. There was really a time. I really have thank you, Lilet, for that info that you can also purchase that through your credit card, like the Amex, American Express, and all this airline related credit cards siguro, right? So I have one guest before nabanggaan og sa she experienced a motorcycle accident, vehicular accident in one of the islands that we visited. Okay? Bakit ko kinaklap yan? And then, although it's a domestic travel insurance in the Philippines, but still, at least, with the cost that we spent during her hospitalization or her medical needs, it was reimbursed. Kaya nga ako, yun nga, kailangan, do not just rely on the travel insurance. When you're in a different country, make sure you have extra money for medical expenses because it can be reimbursed naman. Okay? You just need to have the right documentation. According to Invisible in Bigo Live, you can also purchase only the medical portion for insurance. Yes. That's true. So, travel insurance is, there's a lot of benefits that you can choose from. Okay? So pili lang, so again, the premium will vary depending on the options that you choose, what type of coverage. Then additional, Lilet mentioned that my husband and I had a car accident, really? In Los Angeles. It's my hubby's fault. We use our credit card to pay the rent a car. It's the visa who paid the cost. Oh, okay. See? So mahalaga yon, especially like rent a car have also an extra. It's a different insurance coverage for rent a car site. You have to pay extra for that. In fact, when we rent a car here, you will have an option. Would you like to get rental insurance, rent a car insurance just in case? So yun, importante talaga yun. Basta mga insurance, wag talaga magtitipid, right? Mahal yan at first, pero if ikaw matimingan sa emergency, wala na kayo na. Dili na mo matter. So yes, so some people think that it's not necessary, some people think that's essential, but for me for ano lang ha, by the way, my own personal commentary, it's a must. Okay, and thank you Lilette for sharing that. Hi Ma'am Josephine Toombs, ang ating ambassadress of good vibes here in Texas. So again, sabi ni Lilette, we'll decline the rent a car insurance but our Visa is Avion, they pay for everything. Okay. Okay, so the Visa card or your Visa coverage? What? Visa immigration or Visa card? The card. Okay. Okay. So, yes, because sometimes if you buy a package, like when I went to Mexico, I bought a tour package at AARP. Okay? So, kasama na yung kanilang trip insurance doon, trip protection. So, either you buy it from a Visa or credit card or a travel insurance, a travel company or whatever, as long as you buy a trip protection coverage. Right? Visa card. Okay, Visa card, right? So, yes, may mga options naman. In fact, because of, like, especially during the pandemic, right? Diba? Talagang naging, bumukas ang kaisipan. Na open-minded talaga mga tao sa health, sa travel insurance. Kay, ispoko mo ng, ikaw, simba kumatakda ng COVID, saan mo nimo pag-claim, ana? Restricted na ang travel, nya wala pa kay travel insurance, ang high risk maging sa COVID. OMG, I cannot imagine. So, naging must good ang travel insurance before with health emergency benefits. Right? So, picking a Visa or credit card, make sure you have a good one. Yes, that's another input. Okay? So, you have to choose yung mga name brands. Yung credible credit cards. Do not just pick any credit cards. Not all credit cards offer trip coverage, no? Trip protection coverages. Kasi they have to have a partner insurance there, eh. Directly the Visa company cannot, or the credit card company cannot, do business directly for trip protection. Meron yan silang mga affiliated companies. Okay? So, ako nag-direct ko sa travel, sa Allianz Travel Insurance. Yes, because I used to work there before. Okay? So, isa yan sa mga century-old na mga insurance na alam mong magbabayad. And yes, when you choose trip protection coverages via credit card, make sure it's reliable and, the bigger names. Just like what Lilith mentioned from Vancouver, Canada. Thank you, Lilith. So, yes. So, the one trip, again, may mga, again, sabi ni Miss Invisible, Miss Invisible is also from Canada, right? Yes, from our friends in Bigo Live. Okay? So, there are least expensive plans. So, again, it depends upon the plan. It depends upon what type of benefits would you like to be included. And, like for example, the more benefits, the higher the premium, of course. So, if you know you'll be taking more than 2 trips this year, your most cost-effective travel insurance option may be to get a 365-day period travel insurance, in which that's what I bought today. Okay? Kasi my latest trip sa Mexico, I paid around $85 for just one trip. OMG, $85 compared to my Allianz Travel, which is $60+ for the whole year. Kako, I should have thought of this earlier. Na mahal tuloy. Pero at least on the average is $250. So, cheaper pa rin kahit pa paano. Okay? So, we're not talking about just America and Canada. The more you get travel insurance if you're coming from the Philippines going to first world countries. Remember, the cost of the medical costs in these highly developed countries are expensive. Huwag magpatuga-tugang travel abroad kung dili ka mukuhag travel insurance. Akala nyo, don't be swayed by the offer sa mga airfares ba? Budget trips, go to this country for just X amount of pesos. Yan, nalure ka sa mura and then Oh, mura na gani akong airfare nga makuha pa kong travel insurance. Dako na kay kong budget. Okay. Ayaw jud pagpatugag-tugag travel ko wa kay bala. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't want to say bad things, but yes, be wise. Okay? So remember, if you're not completely satisfied, by the way, you have naman days to think about it, and you can even ask for a refund for bigger companies. Okay? Remember, premiums are non-refundable after at least 10 days. So you have to think twice, and make sure you have a budget for that, and don't go beyond 10 days before you decide if you want a refund or not. Okay? So that's for the first part. Time check, it's already 1 hour and 15 minutes. Thank you so much to our reactors, Miss Lilet Nazaire Salazar of Vancouver, Canada. We have Ma'am Josephine Toombs of Texas. We have our another ambassadress of good vibes, si Miss Joy. Tingnan mo, para na tayong nasa magandang morning, no? Para na talaga tayong official talk show. Kay daghan man tang mga partners here sa Mother B Show. Kaya lang mga invisible. Dapat nagpapakita na kayo sa camera. I need you here up. Meron, I have a lot of I have a lot of space here in my in this screen. I can even accommodate 4 in one show. So if you like to hang out here in the Mother B Show, you are welcome to do so, and just open up your cam and we'll chit-chat. We did that during the tribute for Benji, right? Hi, Muhammad Yasun. Hi, Mike. Welcome to the Mother B Show from Bigo Live. Hello. Okie dokie. So, oh my gosh, before anything else, let's do a shout out once again para mental break naman tayo. By the way, don't forget that this show is all about nagpe-perform ako sa Bigo Live. Pag meron ako nagbi-break ako sa Facebook and YouTube, dito nagsasayaw-sayaw ako sa Bigo Live. DJ ako sa kabila. DJ Tibanger. Okay, shout out. I wanna shout out. Yeah, I just want the world to know. I'm gonna. Yes, shout out. By the way, good news, no? So again, I mentioned a while ago when we were opening the Mother B Show today that I already have a team. Yay! Meron ng tribe si Mother B. Meron na tayo mga ambassadors of good vibes all over the globe. And then we now have a team because Mother B is upgrading its coverage. The Mother B Show needs to expand, needs to gain opportunities for expansion. Kailangan natin kasi self-supporting yung show na to. We need to be sustainable. Okay? So, I have a team. I have 2 people on board. They're coming from the Philippines. One is a family member. Diba? The other one is my former student from Father Saturnino Orius University. Hi, Jared! Yes. So, I'd like to present to you the team, Team Mother B. O, diba? Parang The Boys. Okay? So, presenting to you guys. I'm proud to present them. And they're monitoring. Starting today. Okay? So, yes, this is my team. Welcome po natin sila. Welcome Noreen and Richmond. Noreen Salcedo and Richmond Haka Maceda Haka. Yes. Right. Diba? Saya-saya. Welcome, guys. Yes. Ulit-ulit. Si Noreen Salcedo is our video editor. Welcome. Okay. And then paano ko mapala ito? Ayan. Si Richmond is studying, I guess, hospitality management, if I am not mistaken. Graduating student po siya sa Father Saturnino University and is working as a part-time social media virtual assistant. So, Noreen is in charge of editing Mother B's videos for Facebook Reels, for KitKat, for Instagram, para uploadable ang mga Mother B quotable quotes. Mga punchlines ni Mother B na sana naman kumita sa Facebook at sa YouTube. Para meron po akong pampasweldo. And remember, we have also a brain booster campaign that we need to, to keep it going. And thank you for your support. If you're thinking of supporting the Mother B Show via the Brain Booster campaign, you are welcome to do so. So, I'd like to show you our Brain Booster campaign before we proceed. Hi, Jared! Jared, shout out to Jared, our Bigo bestie in Bigo Live. Now he's watching from YouTube. Thank you, Jared. Thank you for watching Mother B in YouTube. So going back, si Noreen is doing the video editing, and si Richmond will take charge of sharing Mother B's video to the world. These are around 30 seconds to 1 minute videos para naman kumita. Umani naman ang mga bituing walang ningning. Tulungan niyo po. So, if you want to support the Mother B Show, you can support us by sharing the show via Facebook, via YouTube, no? Via Instagram. And just to let you know that I'm very proud because this Mother B Show is not just helping myself now. So sila po, we're providing opportunities to earn, at the same time experience sa kanila to enhance their social media and collaborative skills. Okay? So si Noreen is they're both from Butuan City, Philippines. Okay? So Noreen Salcedo, pamangkin ni Mother B at pamangkin ng jowa. Okay? Anak ni Bebot. Okay? So, si Richmond Maceda Haka, again, is from Father Saturnino University. It's a good feeling to share the blessings here at the Mother B Show. Although, honestly, this is still by faith, ha? Wag niyo pong isipin na, yung iba kasi akala nila, na kung muna sa YouTube tayo, million-million na yung kinikita ni Mother B. Ilan pa nga lang nagsasubscribe, kaya kailangan ko ng help nila Richmond at nila Noreen. Nausap ako, nakanga naman ko. Para po, magkaroon ng opportunity na ma-share naman yung good vibes sa madlang people. Because, honestly, I cannot do the editing anymore because I still have to prepare for my show. Before my show starts, I have to prepare at least an hour for pre-production. It's 1 hour plus the show will run around 1 to 2 hours, so 3 hours in a day. 8 to 9 hours lang yung working hours ni Mother B. So let's say 3 hours for the show, and then another 5 hours for household and uban pang mga miscellaneous activities ni Mother B. So it's a jam-packed time, right? So again, pasensya sa ibang mga friends ko rito na sometimes they're inviting me to go out. Honestly, my time was already nakaschedule. So if you're planning to do activities or events, please let me know ahead of time so we can book that and put that in our calendar as scheduled, okay? Okay? Ano ba? So again, welcome Team Mother B, Noreen, and Richmond. Yay! So maraming salamat for helping Mother B. I appreciate you guys. So, yan po, lumalaki na po yung family ni Mother B. And sana po matulungan natin kasi meron naman tayong mga community advocacies and support as well that we're rendering, especially sa Pilipinas. Special book campaign. By the way, shout out to Pastora Angela Gonzaga. I don't know what's her family name na ngayon kasi married naman siya. So we have upcoming community partners for our book campaign. Okay? So abangan niyo po 'yan. Maraming salamat sa inyong support. Thank you so much. Okay? So moving forward, yes, we have another we'll have another what you call this shout out kay Ma'am Chiril Bantilan. Thank you for your assistance sa ating mga guests coming to Siargao very soon, okay? See? Even Mother B is in the US. I'm still promoting the Philippines. Mga travel destinations sa ating mga guests, okay? So patuloy po ang ating suporta sa inyo, okay? Mag-alala. So, happy birthday sa mga birthday celebrants, okay? Happy birthday. Let's play this music para naman maiba yung ating vibe. Happy birthday to Epin Fuentes. Shout out to Epin Fuentes. It's your birthday today, my cousin from Cananga, Leyte. We have Mr. Leonard Yap. We have another one. Happy birthday to dito. Pwede natin para naman makita yung mga fest nila. Share screen ng mga happy birthday peeps. So happy birthday to Epin Fuentes again. Carmelita Angay Ecleo, Maalbi, unsa to i-apelyido si Maal, Mish Perez, Melit Bahaw, AJ Javier. And our recent birthdays, Otto Pasalubong, happy birthday. Jerry Reyes, Trikey Lee, Jo Marie Pearl, Azura Turillo, okay? Family member, Rachel Ong, Reynaldo Lagnada, Pamela May Cortez Sulapas, Jel Alcosor, Sir Ombet Andaya, Paring Robert, Paring Ombet Andaya, happy birthday. Vincent Philip, Sir Vincent, happy birthday as well. Okay, so that's for our birthday celebrants today and recently. Okay? So yan, at least nakagreet tayo. So time check, it's 1 hour and 26 minutes. Oh my gosh, sa travel insurance pa lang, ubos yung ating time. But anyway, for our next talk, what is our next talk before we proceed? Okay, our next talk will be. Welcome. Yes. So, patuloy pa rin ang pag-greet natin sa Bigo Live. Yes. Our talk now is money is time. Okay? Remember, travel insurance is important, so don't waste your time. Don't waste your time thinking if it's worth buying. Buy travel insurance. Okay? Now, let's proceed to money is time, how to start prioritizing time and boost your mental health. It's actually a continuation of yesterday's talk. Para naman ma-finish na nato na siya, okay? So, these are just a few of the how to start prioritizing time. Remember, we talked about yesterday that study shows people with a time-centric mindset. So, they value time more than money. Of course, we like money, but if you happen to choose na mas i-value mo ang time, aanhin mo yung maraming milyon-milyon, wala ka namang kaligayahan. Okay? So, remember yesterday, according to studies, higher level of happiness, better social connection, healthier relationship. Because you can pay like, for example, cleaning service. Bayaran mo na lang kaysa ikaw maglinis. And greater job satisfaction. Nothing less than our health and happiness depends on reversing the innate notion that time is money. So, ang ating mindset dati, time is money. Nope. No. Hindi lahat ng oras mo pampera-pera lang. I was like really reflecting it the whole day. Time is money. What? Okay? Time is money. So, kaya ang mindset ng mga tao, work. Hindi na nila na-enjoy ang kanilang work, especially ang money nila. They work so hard, when the time they get to retirement age, they don't have the energy to do vacation. Because most of the time, tuwa na lang sa ospital, sige na lang pa doktor. Right? Try to think about it. Okay? Let's be practical here. Okay? What's the retirement age? 60 at least. So yesterday we had a video call with our Uncle Sarsi. Again, belated happy birthday, Uncle Sarsi. And I can't believe he's already 60 years old. Oops! Dual citizen na. Shout out Uncle Sarsi. Ano na yon? Glittering 60. Filipino citizen and senior citizen. Okay? So, hi Jujuban, welcome. So, yes, so at age 60, retiring age ka na, retirable age na. But if there's too much work when you were younger, for example, instead of enjoying your remaining life after retirement, nadali na noon. Kasi wala na energy. Nagsige na lang pa doktor, daghan na kayong mga gibati. Asa naman naman itong gitigom? Right? Aanin pa yung damo kung patay na ang horse. So, because they work too hard, most of the time, ang kanilang health was exchanged for money. Worst kung hindi pa sila nagkuha ng health insurance. They spend a lot or, just money. The money that you earn is barely enough for your daily needs. Unfortunately, when you reach the age that you need medical care, health care, you don't have the money anymore. Even your social security pension or whatever cannot afford to pay for your existing medical bills. Can you still enjoy your life? Siguro, but not as much as if you prepared for it ahead. Right? Do you think that your mental and brain health will be positive if you are ill? No. Because of too much working for the money. She works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. Diba? So, this is there. Nothing less than our health and happiness depends on reversing the innate notion that time is money. Research shows that after we make enough money to pay for our bills and save for the future, making more does little for our happiness. Yung making more, wala na, hindi na makatabang sa imong happiness. Kaya by that time, masakiton na o daghan na problema. Dili na mo ang value sa money. If anything, once people start making a lot of money, ito naman, they begin to think they're doing worse in life. What? Because they become obsessed with comparing themselves to those who are richer. On the other hand, for those who are working too much for the money, if they have the money anymore, the problem is they compare themselves to those people who have more money. Take for example, itong mga influencers, itong mga binabayaran ng mga social media para sa kanilang time and effort and content. Dito kasi maraming sabi nila ang notion na, "Uy, pag nag-YouTube ka, makakwarta ka diha." That's what you think. You need hard work. You need a lot of effort to boost your popularity or your presence in social media bago ka pa mabayaran. Sa akong Facebook Reels, oh my gosh, siguro sa usa ka buwan murag $7 lang imong income adto. Gabi na nimong upload ang mga video kasi hindi naman din ako nag-focus. But most of the people who are earning a lot from social media, once they got the money na, hindi na rin sila makontento kasi i-compare na po nila ilang kagalingon. Hindi na po sila happy. They're not happy because they keep on comparing themselves with the richer people. Okay? People richer than them. That's according to studies, ha? Even multi-millionaires make the mistake of believing that money and not time will enrich their lives. That's what they believe. That if they have more money, they will be happy. Right, okay? So, my colleague, sabi niya, ni Ashley Williams, surveyed a few thousand of world's wealthiest people asking how much they need to be perfectly happy. In-interview yung mga wealthiest. 75%, many of whom have a net worth of $10 million or more, said they'd need a lot more, like extra 5 million to 10 million, at the very least to be happy. Like, really? May pera ka lang, hindi ka pa rin masaya. Okay? So, yeah, that's what's happening around now. So, it doesn't take a PhD in psychology to see how misguided this mindset is. So, there is a misguided mindset that if you have money, you are happy. And you can exchange for your time for money. Your youth will not reverse, okay? You cannot buy back time. You cannot buy back time. Take note of that. So if you spend your time working hard for the money, then eventually you're not satisfied anymore. And then, since you're not satisfied, you're not happy. If you're not happy, you become depressed. You become sad because somebody's richer than you. Right? Do you think your money will help you? It will help you to find a psychiatrist. And then, when it's too late, samot na, di na ka ma-happy. Okay? Now, before we end, it's how, according to Miss Williams, how to start prioritizing time. So, remember, parts of our brain now derive us to choose vice over virtue. Our parts of our brain likes the easier way. For example, anyone who wants to lose weight, like for example, Mother B is always trying hard to lose weight, will tell you how much they struggle because eating is fun. Sugar is bad but alluring. Do you agree? Sugar is bad but it's alluring. Exercise is good but hard to instigate. Para bang it's all in the mind. We're not, it's hard to exercise, but you like the result of the exercise. Hi, DJ Tola Rose. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Yes, this is more of a talk show right now because although I do some disc jockeying, the first part of the Bigo Live show of Mother B. Thank you for coming though. So I'm talking about what is our topic today, Mother B? Money is time. How to start prioritizing time and boost your mental health. Okay? We need to boost our mental health nowadays. Oh my gosh. So first is, there are ways to start seeing time as the more critical currency. So, time is the most critical currency right now. That's how they trade. Time. Time is very critical, especially if you're a freelancer. And the resource that more than any other determines our happiness. Okay? For number 1, how to start prioritizing time. Convince yourself that time is at least as important as money. It's not just money that's important, because time is also important. Like for example, time for your family, time to reflect, time to think, time to be alone, time to rest. There's no monetary value, but if you won't rest, if you don't know how to think, if you don't know how to reflect, if you keep on working but not using your brain, it will cost you a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? If you don't have time to think, time to reflect, time to rest, you keep on using and abusing your body just to make money, okay? Hustling left and right. Don't you think it will have a cost to you when you get sick? Or when you are affected with a mental illness because of too much thinking and you don't have money, and or there are other people richer than you? Oh, it's so stressful. Hello. Number 2, remind yourself of your values when faced with critical decisions. So remember, what's your value? What do you believe in? What's your principle in life? Are you just for the money? Like, since, okay, we need to work for the money, right? We need to pay bills. But if you replace it, if you exchange your happiness for money, like, you can't rest anymore because you need to pay bills. Oh, really? What if you need more extra bills because you're hospitalized, because you're sick, because you failed to rest? Right? That's it. Simple mathematics. By the way, shout out to Bossing Julie Martinez of Caraga Region. Bossing Re. My cousin Marife Oliverio Labong of Cananga, Leyte. By the way, Bossing Julie is from Commission on Higher Education in Caraga region. Coach Joy, of course, and Maring Ayen Ocampo, again of Bohol, Philippines. Yes. So remind yourself of your values. Hindi ka lang pang pera-pera lang. Okay? Especially when you're forced to decide, do I need to do this or not? Okay, or will it affect my health? So those are critical decisions. Number 3, make deliberate and strategic decisions. Deliberate strategic decisions that allow you to have more time across days, weeks, months, and years. You have to give yourself time. Wag sige og pangitag kwarta na wala na kay time magpahulay. Basin niya pahulay na sa dayo ng imong makuha ana na dividendo. Right? Simbak ko. So, implementing each of these steps, for example, convince yourself that time is at least as important as money. Remember yourself of your values. Make deliberate and strategic decisions to allow you to have more time across days, weeks, months, and years. So, implementing each of these steps depends on 2 activities that will become part of your time-affluent life. You have to have a time-affluent life. Dapat mayaman ka sa time. Hindi naman sa sobrang yaman mo sa time na hindi ka na nagtatrabaho, wala ka nang ginagawa. Hello? Kung ka ng pensyonado? If you kaya mo pang mag-earn ng income, balansehin mo. Try to balance your time and your, time for making money. Because really, money is not the only way for you to be happy. For example, you've earned a lot of money and eventually, lain ray mag-benefit ana kay wa naman ka naka-enjoy. Sa sobra nimong paningkamot, nag-abroad na ka, you went abroad to help your family members and then you got sick. And then pag uli nimo, wala na time sila sa imo. Wala na kay time mag-atiman sa imo kung galingon kay nahurot na ang imong powers. Sabi ni Lilet, true, there are so many opportunities I have to decline because I choose my family. Correct, Miss Lilet. Thank you for that comment. Thank you for that feedback. Yes. So, like, Mother B, 25 years I've been freelancing because there's always a critical decision that I have to do. Is this worth doing in exchange of my time with my family? So, Lilet is also into that mode. Thank you so much for sharing that. Remember, especially if you have kids and then you're not there, you're always working, you don't notice that you're already growing up and then you don't have a relationship with them. That hurts. Like dito unfortunately here in the US. So, because they're always thinking of how to pay their bills. Kasi nga palagi maraming utang, credit card. So, kailangan bayaran mga bills. Hi, E-Baby. Thank you for following the Mother B Show. Thank you. So, that's the mindset. We have to pay bills. We have to run after time. We have to work. And then they have kids. And then, both of them are working. They just drop their kids in school. And after school, sometimes they don't meet their children. And then all of a sudden, you realize, they're grown up. And then they're gonna go out of your house anymore. And it's like they're strangers to you. What relationship are we building there? Okay? The social connection, the family connection, where is that now in this world? See? Because we always value money. She works hard for the money. So yung relationship, can you buy that with money? Perhaps you can bring them to nice places, vacation, but were you able to establish long-term relationship because you're always out, because you keep on finding money? So, you have to make sure that time is also equivalent to money. Okay, so money is not important. Time is also important. Okay, so there's another thing here. Reflection to create self-awareness about what you're doing and why you're doing it. So when you're into this time-conscious mindset, time-centric mindset, as they say, you have to reflect and create your self-awareness. What is it worth doing or not? Just like what Lilette said, there are some options or there's some offers that she needs to turn down because it might be in conflict with family time. So this seems easy, but it's only thinking. But as any behavioral scientist can tell you, humans are capable of twisting our thinking into Escherian stairwells to avoid uncomfortable or hard to accept truths. So our brains would like the easy way, no? Our brains are wired to find comfort. Ayaw natin ng mga painful experiences. That's why we have a fight or flight mode. Same thing, our brain is wired to find the easy way out. So whenever we're faced with difficulties, usually ang pinipili natin yung easy way out. Okay? So that's according to Ashley Williams. So, and again, humans are capable of twisting our thinking into avoiding uncomfortable or hard to accept truths. Your reflection must be intentional and honest. You need to have a meeting with yourself. Okay? Start doing what Miley Cyrus is doing. You know, talk to myself for hours. Just like Mother B is doing now. Time check is 1 hour and 45 minutes. I told you, we are a long playing show. Okay? Because it needs a lot of critical thinking. That's why time is important here in the Mother B show. Okay? Time versus money. Money will follow after. That's why now I have a team to work on the other task to find money. I don't have the time anymore to edit my videos. Honestly, I have to accept the truth. Before, I used to say, ako lang na mag-edit-edit. Di abot na siguro 100 ang akong shows. Di na ako ma-edit. So, I have to get somebody. I have to pay. That's to pay my team to work for that project. See? Because I value time. At least the good thing is, you know, you're not just taking everything, but you're helping other people as well. Share the blessings, no? So you are not alone, Mother B. Thank you, Cousin Joy. Cousin Joy, I hope that you will have your content as well soon. Lilette, I hope you can have your own contents as well because you have a lot of things to share, guys. I know you have a lot of stories to tell that will help the Madlang people. With our tribe, we can do a scheduled talk show na kayo ang aking mga co-host. Why not, right? So talk about, in relation to what we're doing, our advocacy of the Embassy of Good Vibes. Okay? Because time is so precious. Like, this curating videos in YouTube. So, I'm preparing already myself. Dumating na yung time na hindi na ako magpag-isip dahil napuno na yung isip ko sa kakaisip. Manunood dala ako ng sarili ko. Historical din to. It's for my archival purposes. So, yes, we have to do critical thinking, intentional, be honest with yourself, like with ourselves, like what's more important? Too much work or doble-doble yung mga work natin just to pay for our bills or whatever, or we need time for ourselves too. Like, in the morning is a very special time for Mother B because after sending off my loved ones, usually around 8 o'clock, tapos na ako sa sending off ceremony. Like waking up, prepping breakfast, prepping lunch, driving to school, getting the mails in the mailbox, going to the groceries. These are my sending off and preliminary activities of the day. Between 8 to noon time. Oh, I love that time because it's the time for me to reflect, to fill in my spiritual tank, to listen to worship music, to good vibes music, read, get in touch, socially connect with my kids, with my loved ones, with friends, with students, coordinating meeting with my staff. O, diba? May team na kunuhay. So, and all these other shenanigans within the day, but most of my workload starts between 12 up to 3 p.m. Then 3 to 4, start na ako, prep na ako for the show. Then 4 up to 6, it's showtime, no? Within that time, 6, dinner, pick up kid. Okay? Ngayon lang ako overtime because nagluto muna ako ng dinner after my first show. So, it's flexible, but at the end of the day, you get to target what you wanna do within the day. So, you end up happy. No dull moments here in the house. Because it's already a mindset that you have to be conscious of your time, prioritize your time for yourself, for God, time alone with God and your family. So you know what's your priority because you really have to be intentional on this. Otherwise, hindi pwedeng chamba-chamba. No. For example, friends, no? We have friends who would like to, bring you out and manglakaw mo. It has to be calendared. I don't like surprises because nasisira yung routine natin. Okay, I can entertain phone calls but it's gonna be quick and short. Once na tumungtong na siya between 3 to 6. Yes, phone calls are okay before 3 p.m. After 3 p.m., shorten na yan. Kasi nga, may trabaho, right? Okay, number 2. Documentation to create a record of your hopes, observations, calculations, and for time affluency. Speaking about curating videos, documenting. I'm documenting this for my personal interest. Now, I'd like to, share it to the world, yung mga clips, short clips na, mga quotable quotes, mga laugh out loud moments, na pang good vibes. Yun ang ini-edit ngayon ni Noreen. You could just imagine, hindi biro ang trabaho ni Noreen, na masigilag expose ako magipang yaw-yaw. Yeah, because that's her job. She needs to splice the videos so that we can share that to other social media platforms. But at the end of the day, it's still documenting. Okay? Documentation to create a record of your hopes so that you will remind yourself, talk to yourself, hey, there's still hope with rescuing your memory, Mother B. You have to record yourself, put that in YouTube, and, just watch yourself if you forget about something. This is like a journal. This is like a... Kita niyo yung scientists like Einstein, nire-record nila yung sarili nila when they have big ideas. Don't you know? Mga professors, mga intellectual peoples, when they have plans, and then their mind is faster than their writing, they record it. Lalo na yung mga panahon na pwede nang ma-record ang kanilang voice because they review it after. Ana, gina mga trabaho sa mga genius. Okay, so pag-good vibes lang tayo rito here at the Mother B Show. Idaan na lang nato sa good vibes. Mag 2 hours na ko sigyaw-yaw. Yes, it's documentation. Moment. Pwede ako mag 2 hours kasi nag-dinner, nakaluto na kong dinner, naka-spaghetti na ko. Tonight's menu is Jollibee. Pinoy spaghetti and chicken joy. O, di ba? Ayos na. Pwede na ako magsigyaw-yaw karon. Di na ako magdali-dali. Yaw-yaw pa more, Mother B. Okay. So, last but not the least is plenty of research confirms that efficacy of writing things down, journaling, and it's essential here because of the forces conspiring to focus on to make you focus on cash. What? Plenty of research confirms the efficacy of writing things down, and it's essential here because of the focus conspiring to make you focus on cash. Okay. So, for example, if my understanding is correct, okay, disclaimer. So, nowadays, if you'll notice, like, taking time to write, journaling, like Facebook has a what's on your mind. So, post, di ba? Kasi madali na lang mag-type. But remember, we are so engrossed with all these social media exposures, no? Sometimes it's becoming addictive. So, for some, waste yung time nila, but for some, kinakareer din nila. Okay? Kasi nga yung mga Facebook Reels, nag-i-income yan. Marami akong kakilala dito na ang career talaga na Facebook Reels. Ngayon, nagka-stricto na si Facebook Reel. Ang ba, nang-restricted na. So, yung income stream, medyo nagkakaproblema na ngayon. Because you need content. Matira, matibay tayo. Content is king. Right? So, if you take time to write, if you take time to plan, now, especially if you are a digital content creator, make sure you strategize, you think, use your time to think. Don't just upload videos without something na may content at may kabuluhan. Gets me? Okay? So, dahil later on, hindi nyo na maluloko yung social media, nagtika smartphone na sila. Aadi naman nila yung makatakot-takot na videos na wala namang kabuluhan. Sino naman manunood niyan? Although, of course, mga panahon ng pandemic, kahit ano na lang pinapatos natin, di ba? But eventually, your brain will look for something that is worth watching. Okay? But of course, our brain is also wired to doon na lang sa walang effort mag-isip. Kaya it's really intentional. Okay? Don't just focus on the cash that you will get from doing Facebook Reels and you just upload anything under the sun. Eventually, they will qualify who will win. Now, that's what they're doing. Balita ko. Marami ng restriction sa social media, especially Facebook, because you have to provide quality content. So, you're worth watching, you're worth paying every cent that you receive from the social media platform. Right? Also in Bigo Live. Bigo Live is very particular with live streamers who have content. Iba rin kasi ito, mga live streamer, walang ginawa kundi mag-rant kung ano nang pagyaw-yaw, mga walang kabuluhan. That's why I don't have time to watch live streamers who's wasting my time. Right? So, you really value your time because if it's wasted, you lost a lot. Stressful in short. It's not gonna boost your mental health whether you like it or not. Okay? So, nothing less than our health, remember, and happiness depends on reversing the innate notion that time is money. It's not. Money is time. That is why money is time. Okay? Di ba time is money? Nope. Hindi lahat ng value ng time ay pera. Okay? Time can be happiness. Remember, ha? Don't just equate time with money. Time can be your happiness. Time can be your peace of mind. What will you do with your millions if you cannot even sleep at night because you're afraid that somebody will steal your money? Today, just today, it's a national news. One of the executives of a big and popular payment app, was stabbed to death somewhere in San Francisco. He just walked and was stabbed to death. Ni-report pa niya sa 911. Milyonaryo yun. Okay, unfortunately, yun ang nangyari. Dahil, di ba, ano mo yung pera mo kung mawawala ka rin? So, kahit magkano pa yung laman ng bulsa mo, maging masaya tayo. Take time to be happy. That's why time is not equals to money. Money is time. Happiness is time. Peace of mind is time. Mental health equals time. Brain health equals time. That's why time check, it's 1 hour and 58 minutes already here in the Mother B Show. Because I'm very generous when it comes to giving time, when it comes to sharing the good vibes and information that will help others naman to access how brain and mental health is going on, the advocacy, all the good vibes that will promote and boost our mental health. Okay? So meaning to say, thank you so much. Your time is very valuable to me, by the way. It's not easy to listen to this face for 2 hours because I'm very particular when it comes to watching and listening to streamers. I won't stay that long if it's wasting my time. Okay? So now you know, money is time. We need to prioritize time and boost your mental health. If there's a need that you will have to decide whether what you in exchange for your time, will it give me peace? Will it promote my health? Will it help my mental health, my brain health, my spiritual, my intellectual, my whatever? Will it be good for me or not? Ask yourself. Have a meeting with yourself before anybody else, okay? So it's up to you to decide if you can buy yourself flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Talk to myself for hours. Yan ang bagong theme song ko ngayon. Oh my gosh. I can love me better. Yeah. Right? Relationship is time. You cannot get a quality relationship if you don't spend time with that person. Hindi ko mo Facebook friend kayo, close na kayo. You have to spend time. And thank you for spending time here in the Mother B Show. Time check, it's already 2 hours. I need to stop. Otherwise, it's not profitable anymore. I need to circulate my blood. Ganina pa ko din naglingkod for 2 hours. Okay, so this is your Mother B. Thank you for coming. This is all for good vibes, everyone. I appreciate you for coming to the Mother B Show here in our Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. Thank you so much. Salamat. This has been your Mother B and signing off. Time check. It's 2 hours and 1 minute and 43 seconds. Super kota na si Mother B, but we still have a lot of viewers, and thank you so much, Noreen. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Mother B team. Oh, my sister from Dubai is watching as well. Rome Beauty Room. Yes, again, happy birthday, Ipen Fuentes, my cousin from Cananga, Leyte. Regards ako sa mga Repa Pips dyan, ha. Jared, thank you for watching Mother B in YouTube. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you so much. It's been a while, right, Crocodile? Alis na ako kasi matutulog na ako. It's time check. It's 9:57 here. It's already 10:57 there in the Philippines. Happy lunch, everyone. Babu. So I leave you with this before I go. This is the health tips from the Mother B Show. And thank you again for supporting the Mother B. Appreciate you for your time. To God be the glory, and to my children at sa lahat ng ating mga viewers all over the globe. Marami pong salamat and God bless us all. Babu. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. Nahanap ko yung aking goodbye na wala.